Good evening, YouTubers. This is Tech Sergeant Mackey, and we're about to head in on another hiking adventure, exploration, and I am going to take you guys along for that. We're looking for the predators, wildlife, and if we can here, our rock throwers, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Grassman. I'll show that little picture of myself, okay? And just a little quick look at where we're at. Conneaut Creek, Ohio's first wild and scenic river. We are on Center Road access. Okay, and I'm going to get this ready. I came down here during the daytime. And did a little hike down here unvideoed to see whether I should come down here, whether this was going to be a good area. And I will say it absolutely was. Okay, so right off the bat, that is like a game trail. That is 100% just like from the deer and other animals using that. So, okay, so if you see something, you hear something, say something. This is interactive, and I want to get right down to it here. I did the day hike. I didn't video it. Got a car coming by there. Okay. I didn't video it because seems like nobody really wants to watch my daytime videos too much. So, but pretty cool. I seen 2 bald eagles, a couple of great blue herrings, and ended up having 3 rocks thrown at me. Seen some woodpeckers as well. Okay, so it was eventful. Okay, so we're gonna take this. I scouted this out pretty good. Okay, this is an area I've done hikes before. A lot of wildlife has been around here. Sometimes you can't find them though. I guarantee nothing that we find. We can find nothing. There's nothing staged. So I can't guarantee we're going to find anything, but we're going to try like heck. So we're going to explore thoroughly. Now, I got to say I'm up near the river's edge, and the woods going in this way is about a football field thick of heavy woods. Now, with that said, introductions out of the way, we're going to go down to where I will not be doing too much talking, just a little bit here and there. Noise pollution, I do got to get that out of the way. Noise pollution here. We're near Center Road. Center Road, you may hear a car or two coming down there, not heavily traveled. Faint, it'll be faint. I-90 traffic. And it is Conneaut, it is Ashtabula County, Northeast Ohio. Okay, you're gonna hear trains. If any trains go by, we'll end up hearing them. There's no way to get around it. Okay, and you may hear from just up that ways, up this ways a little bit is Route 20. You may hear some people revving their engines on Route 20. Okay, so now we got all the stuff out of the way. What is that in the tree? Right there. I don't know what that is. Looks like somebody has something hanging from there. I can't make it out. Okay. Another thing too though. Okay, we got our moon out tonight. Okay. We got just about half. Okay. It's clear skies. No wind, beautiful. It's about 61 degrees, which will have some of the bugs down, but we'll still have some. Going down to a low of 54 tonight. A rare cool August night. Okay, so now I got everything out of the way, and now it's just time to look. We have a little bit of the steam coming off the Cognac Creek. That will end up playing a factor in some of the visibility. So I got the power tack on high right now. I will eventually dim that. Snagged on things here. Yeah. Spider webs galore. Now, I did do one thing when I was down here earlier. I set up a thing for deer scent bait called stink bait that I hung up on a small tree near the pathway. See if any of the deer come out for that. Okay, and the deer around here, my neighbor that lives just up this way right here feeds them, comes out the back, he comes out and feeds them on a regular basis, and they come right up to him. So I did scout this well in the daytime here, just a couple of hours ago. There is some trash that people left, which irritates the heck out of me. And we'll come up on where they have capped a natural gas well, which they cleared some woods out of there for that, and it's frustrating to see. And I'll say some more about that when I get up to it. See, the power tack does a pretty good job. That's one of the things when I was down here earlier. There were a lot of bugs. It's really thick. Some of the history of this place is that there used to be a mill down here. There's the remains of the old dam, and there's the remains as we're starting to walk up on. This is not a natural hill. This is the remains of an old building that was used for something in that milling process. Right there, I catch a heat signature, but I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's moving. There's a heck of a view back there. Just heard something, but I think that was a bullfrog. And once we get into the late fall, vegetation starts dying off. It is real easy to find the wildlife down here, and there's a lot of it. Right now they hide. There's so much vegetation they can hide. There can be a lot around me, and the thermal has trouble even penetrating through it. I've lost my step there for a second. One of the things I like about this is, well, there is some vegetation on this side. We're most of the time near the river, so I can turn my back to the river where there's a ledge on it. I will have my back towards some safety as I'm scanning into the woods. Here is the well, and so they cleared out some of the woods here to put in this gas well. And I will tell you this, and it's irritating, do not light a match around this, because boy, can you smell the gas. Okay, so over here we can try to look over onto the river some. A lot of bugs out tonight. So that is kind of frustrating that they did that. Okay, and that little mess right there, that was from a homeless person who tried to make a little home there, and then this area got flooded out, which is another reason why I kind of wonder about doing a well here. This area does flood. Hiking through here in the daytime, and you can see over on some of this mud, there's people that come back here, fishermen mostly, but there's some deer track in there as well. And look at something bedded down right here. Larger animal. It may have been multiple. Okay. Now we're going to come up here, trying to scan inwards. We are by the dam right here, and there's some stuff up here that irritates me. Somebody left all their trash down here, which drives me berserk. And no, I mean, irritates me. I don't do that. But no, I didn't come here with the purpose of picking up other people's trash. But there's some real cool storm damage along here too that we gotta look at. You can actually, that was my breath you could see there. Okay. So, right over here, some jack wagon left their trash. But this is the old dam. This is over 100 some years old. And this is where I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant, because the state is, they've already got it approved in the city, along with the city and the metro parks. They're going to make the Conneaut Creek, I just heard something, more kayak friendly. Did you guys hear that? I know I was yapping. And they're going to tear this stuff out. That's where I'm hearing voices. Okay, I'm going to switch. Power tech. Now the power tech is on low. And I'm going to go to the TAC 300. Thought I heard voices over here. This is where these jack wagons cleared out a campsite and they left their trash. Okay, I hear bullfrogs. And that may have been what I was hearing. See, these idiots left all kinds of trash all over here. Not to mention they cut down trees that they're not supposed to, and put their trash up in the trees. I think Erica and Hattie may have been here. For those of you that don't know who Erica and Hattie is, those are two of my viewers from Oklahoma who are more closely related to the Tasmanian devil. Okay. Look at how that Part of that tree is just hanging across. That'll end up falling. This is a good shot at the other side. There are quite a few bullfrogs. Now, right up here is some of the damage from the heavy storms. Look at this, because this is the path. It literally tore out a section of the path. Right here. You can even see the path still on there. Okay, and these trees, guess they're not long for this world. Look at 4 of them, 5 of them. They're literally being held on by their roots here, which will eventually give way, and all of this will be claimed by the river. But look at the section, the chunk of this that's going to be like gone from here. Oh, I just heard something go through the trees. It sounded like a throw, like the rock throw, like I had earlier. They were whizzing them through the trees. Okay, my stink bait is right up there. Okay. It's this thing right here, which is designed to pull in deers. And I just went through a bunch of spider webs. So I'm going to break some sticks. Okay, so we got this side to check out right here, and a great view into the woods. Trying to scan with the thermal, and I'm also trying to look and see if I got any eye shine. Ooh, that was a rock throw. Did you guys hear that? It just landed a little bit in front of me. Probably from across the river. But, it landed in front of me. There's a little stream over there. It goes into the Conneaut Creek. Beautiful view into the forest here. I'm concerned. Sorry, I just heard something there. I'm hearing noises. Look at that shot into the woods is beautiful. I don't think the camera does it justice. Okay, so if I do quick pan, I apologize. Usually I'm only quick panning because I heard something or something startled me. Good scan in there, because then I want to try to scan back over here in this opening. As we move back here, the water is going to start to get quiet. It's going to get deeper. This is such a cool area here. I don't think the camera quite captures its beauty. Alright, I'm going to try one thing here with this. Okay. I try to, when I see a good scene or something, try to hit the snapshot so I can review that spot later. this is an area where I had an eagle, one of the eagles fly over. You can hear the water's gotten quieter. There's like next to no breeze. People write dumb things on the trees. Are you okay? They got some other dumb stuff written on the trees up here too. Where the path starts to narrow a little more. See, we have a very high canopy. Oh, I can see the spider webs up ahead. That is a gargantuan spider. Let me zoom in on this guy. That sucker is huge. I'm going to try get underneath there. Look at that guy. That is one fat spider. Jeez almighty. I never seen one that, I don't know what kind of spider that is. I mean, by the type of web it has, it's an orb weaver, but I don't know what kind. And it's giving me the heebie-jeebies, so I feel like things are crawling on me now. And this one, I gotta, no way to get underneath that one. spider webs on me, bugs, yeah. See, we got pretty much a high wall on this side now. Okay. Jeez, what the hell is that? That about gave me a heart attack. Yeah. Okay, that got my heart thumping. Okay, that's some sort of animal, but I can't tell what. I'd love to have seen what was making that noise. If you're able to match that up with anything, drop it in the comments. I will try to amplify the sound. I heard a noise there, but I don't know what that was. Okay. Survivor. That's what they wrote on the tree. I have spotted fisher cats down here before. Okay, this is where the path kind of curves into the woods, and we're going to go down this a little ways. Still just trying to get my pulse to settle down from whatever that critter was. Way we can only go this way just a little bit. There's our train whistle. Sorry, there's a bunch of pollen in the air and it's starting to choke me off here. This is so thick that it's hard to see anything through. But I am gonna turn to head back here really soon. I'm gonna go up a little bit further. See what we find over here besides spider webs. Yeah, this is about as far as I'm gonna go I'm not ducking down through that. That train's gonna be loud. Sounds like a CSX train. We can go just a little ways back here, and then it kind of goes to where you have to go under heavy brush too. So we'll check it out. See, we got the path marked with those white. It was actually down here when the guy was marking those trees with the white spray paint can. Okay, so this is as far as we can go down this way, and then it gets into, like, you have to duck under stuff. And I was looking a little bit over here, and look, we can see, just went through a spider web. It's a deer track, and that is a coyote track right there, right next to it. You can tell that's a coyote track, how close together that is, and you don't see any of the claw prints. This coyote's feet are a little more muscularly toned, but so deer, and then with a coyote following them. Might have been giving chase. So we did find, and there's a lot of deer down there, but we found signs of the predators down here of coyote. That was clear cut a coyote print too. Back at this part here, can't really, nobody's really walking their dog back here. And they're, again, just the shape of that footprint though says coyote. That's one of the things I've been studying. Now, went without stepping on too many sticks, and all of a sudden I'm like stepping on every single one. So, that's the down part. Now we're gonna head back. I'm sorry, I'm getting spider webs on me. Path used to go here, and all this big tree fell in the way, rerouted the path. And look at this gargantuan tree. Sorry, I got So we heard some critter over here earlier. So you got steam coming off the river. You can see that was a beaver in long past did that. I haven't seen any signs of a active beaver down here. Well, let's see what happens on the return. Oh, gosh, hang on, just ate a spider web. Shite, that was a rock. 46. Where the freak did that come from? Holy crap. Okay, I don't even know which way to look for that. That would have hit me if those branches weren't there. But I don't know where it came from. Holy crap, man. I'd like to look and see if I could figure out where that was coming from, but that one almost took my head off, and I'm not exactly sure where to look. I think it came from the opposite side. And so from up there, and I can see nothing showing on my thermal. No eye showing. So the rock thrower returns. Yes, geez, there we go. We have return to the rock thrower. The rock thrower strikes back. I don't know, man. I don't know what that noise. I heard part of that was the train, but part of that was some other kind of scream. Drop in the comments what you think. There's definitely a train moving, but I thought I heard a scream. So I'm hearing something else. Just heard some old noise that way. Okay. Jeez almighty. Okay, here's our gigantic spider. What in the heck? So last time I was down here, I took my daughter down here, and we had a rock throw then, just one, and I had to really downplay it because she was getting really scared. So, and kind of made us pick up our pace because she was about done at that point. Okay. stay methodical. Still looking for my stuff. We're in a 6 check. Trying to check everything that's showing heat on there right now. Okay, that's a huge tree. I just heard a big thump. That literally like shook. Felt like it shook the ground. Okay. Guys, really put on your ears. Let me know what you're hearing or seeing. If you put in that you see something and I say, I either can't see it or, you know, okay, it was the moon shining through the trees. But don't be afraid of that. I appreciate it greatly when you comment. Guys, also, 31% of the people who watch, there's another look at that, breathe. 31% of the people who watch my videos are subscribers. The other, okay. That sounds like a dog, but I can't tell if it's dog or coyote bark too. So don't, the wolves and fox. But, so as I was saying, 60-some% are unsubscribed. Let me just tell you that subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just hit that subscribe button. And I just had another rock throw. They sound like they're coming from across the creek. Okay. I guess just when I think they're done, here comes another one. Does seem like they are on this opposite side. And you see they got lots of rocks to throw. rocks are coming with some velocity and some distance. There goes another one. Did you hear that? Jeez. Well, I'll tell you this. I was at Camp Pete last night, and we didn't have anything. Well, I know where the rock throwers are. They just moved down the river a little bit. Unfortunately, I cannot get a cell phone signal in good down here. Can't get any of the 5G down here. Because I'd like to do a live stream down here. I'd love to have your input on like the direction I should even go. Should I stick around longer? Should I take off? Something moving over there. Where are you, you rock throwing son of a gun? Stone Cold thrower Steve Austin is on the other side. A good view of that side. So I am being followed. Now maybe I'm going to take my time a little bit since something is following me, because I don't really like that. Okay. Oh, I just heard a branch break over there. Let's see if that comes in. Hearing some noises across that other side. So I don't know if something's mad at me or just getting some entertainment out of me. Or both. Okay. Gosh, man. It's hard with the water because I'm hearing things. Here's our stink bait station. And we have no deer out here, and I'm wondering if that has anything to do with our rock throwers being in the area. Again, they could be some, this wood's so thick that, sorry, I just ate a spider web. Woods are so thick that if they're bedded down, my thermal's not going to pick them up. There's where the whole chunk of land is falling into the river. That's nuts. That's the pathway. You can see literally the pathway ran over there. There's the moon over the valley. Which, by the way, I want to see if I can get just a shot of that. Got stuff to get off them. There's like spider webs and stuff on here. Okay. You can see that's a little bit of a deeper section, and that big, okay, that was fairly recent too. That big chunk came out. Well, let's see if I can catch it through the trees. But I can see the twinkle of a light on the boat on the top of the valley rim. What do you think? Would you want to camp out here? Now, these people put some time into this. Something they did and that was pretty cool, is they actually built like a little staircase. Not too good of one, like me holding equipment and trying to go down there with my knees is probably not going to happen. I'd get down there if I had no equipment, good. I could use both hands, but right now I got both hands occupied. So we'll go up by the dam again. hearing noises again. Okay. I think those are bullfrogs. Again, you can see my breath a little bit. Nice cool night, although it feels like, for some reason, like my right ear feels like it's on fire. There's a bug attacking my light. All right. What I want to know is what's the over-under on me getting one more rock throw on this hike. If I wager my bet, I think from the position I'm in, I think they're probably done. But you never can tell. You can see definitely game trail through here. Okay, hear a car revving in the distance. And why am I eating spider webs? Man, I just came through here. There's the gas well. I heard a noise there. Yep, I did. Okay. Okay, I think that is a great blue heron squawking, going over me. Scared the crap out of me, and it's flying. But geez. You hear that noise and it coming towards me. That's why you watch all the way to the end, I'm telling you. There's always something. And another face full of spider webs, like one cow. And after seeing that gargantuan one, every time I hit a spider web, I think that one's riding on my back. up onto the old foundation building we walk. The path goes along the top of it. I do like it, kind of gives me the high ground up here. Just had a bullfrog over this way. Now something weird. Okay, now there's that heat signature. There's got to be something over there, like some solid object, like maybe partially of the foundation exposed. And you can see, look at, I just heard something there. Sounded like something hitting a tree. And I think that may have been a rock throw. That's a possibility. Guys, let's see if you can hear that. Wasn't like some of the other, just nailed a tree though. Wasn't as close to me as the other ones, but I would say if you guessed then the over-under on one more, I think you won. Okay, that spider web's going across here. See the high cliff bank on this side now. And again in here, it's about a football field long of the woods. Pretty much for the whole hike, it was around, you know, give or take a few yards, because the river's eating the land. But give or take a few yards there, 100 yards or so, into the base of the valley wall. Okay, that's a car up on Route 20. So caught a lot of noises. I did not, to my knowledge, I didn't see any eye shine. And to my knowledge, now you guys got to watch and check this thermal out. Didn't see anything on the thermal. I just don't understand. Like, my right ear is burning. Like, do you ever get smacked in the ear and then it burns from the sting of the hit? It's kind of what it feels like. We're up here by the bridge, and I'm gonna light over the river some. Again, watch all the way to the end, because I have, look at that, that's a doozy. Heard bobcat and everything screeching up towards the end. There's times where I've caught deer up towards the front here. Those two fisher cats were right up in the front here at one time, playing in the river. So again, you never know what's going to happen. You see, we're right up by the bridge. I just heard a knock back there. Solid, like wood knock. It is 11:14 on a Monday night. It's a time where you'd think you're going to have lower traffic, lower interaction with people. Okay. So I do want to show you quickly. Look at how all of these trees that got taken down by the river when it was flooding. There's a drain over there, that's that noise. How they slammed right into the bridge. Like that. The other side here, you see that cliff wall? That is our Indian mound. All right, I just heard something. Sounded like a coyote. It was in this direction. So we're gonna, again, I always keep this on to the end. Got a nice big spider web there. Just stay there. Okay. Another car going by. I'm gonna wait till that clears. And head up here. Gotta let me know what you thought of this. Definitely had our rock thrower again. Okay. Screeches and weird noises from animals. Definitely a lot to stay tuned for. And I'm gonna do a little bonus feature here again. Sometimes on the ball field across the street, we'll catch animals out there in the open. Sometimes there won't be. But it's worth checking out. Now, I can't get away from the noise pollution. There's a car coming, so I gotta head back over by mine. I was trying to get a peek at the sky because we had northern lights yesterday. And I'm not sure. It looks like we have them a little bit tonight, but I can't really get a good view of the sky because it's just Camera's not going to cooperate. I don't know if it's... So, alrighty. From a quiet, eerie night here along the Conneaut Creek, this is Tech Sergeant Mackey saying God bless you, and you have a wonderful evening.